I didn't always work here. I used to work in an office, but I'd spend my days dreaming about starting my own restaurant. Eventually, I mustered up the courage and quit my job to pursue my dream. I gave up my monthly salary thinking I'd make a mint. Turns out, I got carried away with it all. The restaurant went under, so I had to tell my wife. I approach her gingerly and I say, "Rosemary, we're bankrupt. But it's not a big deal. We'll make ends meet." Oh, watercress woman she was. She went nuts. A few days later I come home, and I see her with another man. You know what she said? She said, "I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. He ain't the first neither. I've been with a lot of men behind your back." I said, "We can work this out. Romaine here with me. Let us be together, my little gem." She said, "Pepper me with all the compliments you want. I know you don't care at all." I said, "Wheat, don't go. Please come back." But she left, leaving me standing there like a lemon, a wry smile on my face. To rub salt in the wound, her father been over the next day to pick up her stuff. All I had left was the clothes on my back. I had to sell the house and downsize. I live on my own now in Saffron Walden. There ain't much room in the new place. Plus there's a leak in the roof, so it's always chilly. I used to drive to work. I don't avocado. The bay leaf took it away. The stress started affecting my health. I seen a doctor and I say, "Doc, I can barely see no more." He says, "I'm sorry, you're partially sighted." During that time, I was so melancholic, so full of sorrow, I thought about committing suicide. Do you want some sage advice? Allspice and no sugar makes for a sad life. "You gotta stay positive," says me. "Things can always get better." And they did! A new woman came into my life. That were a turnip for the books. You know what I said on our first date? I said, "Jasmine, you're the apple of my eye. Please don't squash my heart." She said, "Basil, you're a sweet man. I ain't going nowhere. Now take me to bread. Radish me until I cry out in ecstasy."
My God, you are so handsome. Hey you, with the stylish glasses, over here.
What? A lamp?
You must be the most handsome man I've ever seen. What can I get you, mate?
A pint of Pilsner, please.
Pint of Pilsner.
Fantastic drink choice, mate. Hey, down here. You know, in my opinion, you couldn't have chosen any better.
Nuts. Pint of Pilsner. Keep the change.
This pub is freaking me out.
You call that a penis? Where's the rest of it?
That's it. I'm done. Excuse me.
What can I get you, mate?
An explanation?
For what?
The light is talking to me. The nuts are talking to me. The toilet is insulting me.
Must be your first time here, eh?
Yeah? So?
That is a flattering light. And the nuts, well, they're complimentary.
And the toilet?
Well, the toilet, that's out of order.
Jim! Do you and Janet have plans this afternoon? I don't think so. Why? Wendy and I are gonna take the covers off and work up a bit of a sweat. Just wondering if you guys might want to join us. What? Oh, don't look so worried, Jim. It's just a bit of fun. Listen, if you guys are nervous, you can just watch us for a bit. Then, if you're feeling up to it, you can try a few strokes, maybe even work up to a smash. How does that sound? Steve? It sounds like you want me and my wife to... Jim, no one's gonna give you a pounding. I promise we'll go easy on you. We have to, really. We're still sore from yesterday's session. Why? What happened? Well, you know how it is. When the mood takes you, the last thing you're thinking about is a proper warm-up. Long story short, we got straight into it, and after a bit of back and forth, Wendy was in front, then I smashed one into her box to come from behind. Jim, I can see that you're apprehensive, and I think I know why. Come on, man, isn't it obvious? Jim, I get it. You're concerned about the... how do I put this? Level of cultivation of the play area. I'll be honest with you, yesterday it was an absolute jungle down there. But Wendy's given it a trim, and now it's manicured to perfection. I'm telling you, those furry balls will be bouncing around like nobody's business. So, tempted? Listen, Steve, between you and me, I'm very tempted. But I just don't think Janet will be on board with this. Nonsense, mate. We spoke earlier, and she said it would be right up her alley. She even suggested we mix and match. Mix and match? You know, you could play with Wendy, I could play with Janet, you could even play with me if you want. Whoa, hang on a second. Jim, don't worry, we won't pair up. Doesn't mean we can't watch the girls play together though, does it? What do you say? You in? Fuck it. If Janet's in, then let's do this, partner. Do what? Have some fun with Steve and Wendy this afternoon.
Brilliant. I haven't played tennis in ages.
Tennis? Oh, yeah, tennis. Come on, Janet, let's go. Oh, damn it. Just when I get Jim on board, Janet goes and ruins everything by mentioning tennis. I spent ages coming up with all those tennis innuendos. I mean, I can't just say, do you want to have sex with me and my wife now, can I? They'd think we were some kind of sex-obsessed freaks. Every outlaw has an origin story. Here's mine. Mr. Skywalker, please take a seat. What am I doing here? This is a routine debriefing we do after every mission. Just a formality. Oh, okay. Given that you successfully destroyed the Death Star yesterday, I think we can close the file on...
Actually, sir, I have a few questions.
Oh, go ahead.
Mr. Skywalker, the official Rebel Alliance rulebook clearly states, and I quote, all proton torpedoes must be fired with the aid of a targeting computer.
Okay, so
Yesterday, you fired 2 proton torpedoes without a targeting computer. Please explain yourself.
Show some respect, Derek. This is the man who saved us. It's alright. Derek, I didn't need a targeting computer. I used the Force. You see, I'm a Jedi.
Mr. Skywalker, please explain how being a Jedi puts you above the rules clearly outlined by...
Derek, this is a man's religion. You can't expect him to explain a lifetime of Jedi faith to you in... Technically, I haven't always been a Jedi.
So how long have you been a Jedi?
Including today?
Yes.
2 days.
2 days?!
Derek! Mr. Skywalker, perhaps you could explain exactly what happened during the mission. Sure. So I deploy my targeting computer, then I hear my mentor, Obi-Wan's voice. Use the Force, Luke. So I turn off the computer, shoot the torpedoes, and you know the rest.
Bring Obi-Wan here immediately. I would like to know exactly how he gained access to your ship's comms system.
Oh no, you misunderstand me. I didn't hear Obi-Wan over the comm system. His voice came from inside my head. And he won't be able to come in. You see, he passed away 2 days ago.
Let me get this straight. Being a member of the Jedi religion for one day allowed you to hear the voice of your dead mentor. He tells you to turn off the one piece of equipment specifically designed for the exact task that you're doing, and without batting an eyelid, you listen to him? If he'd have told you to piss off to the shops and buy some blue milk, would you have done that? Calm down, Derek.
Do we have a problem here?
Mr. Skywalker, these hallucinations are most concerning.
Ow! What was that?
You are hereby discharged from the Rebel Alliance, effective immediately.
Low data mode, power saver mode, airplane mode. What does that do? Wow! How do I get it back? If you have any other issues, call the following number. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Another record year, sir.
Yes, the returns are excellent.
We're losing him. Get the crash cart. Clear. Clear. Clear, goddammit. I'm calling it.
Time of death, 3:15. That's the third one this week. It's almost like...
Someone's killing these trees deliberately.
Detective Ash! What are you doing here, you pain in the aspen?
Someone's killing these trees, Hawthorne. I need your help to find out who.
Damn it, Ash, I'm a tree surgeon, not a detective. Besides, why would I help you after what you did?
Hawthorne, Hazel was a long time ago. Can't we just bury the hatchet?
Is that supposed to be funny? What do I look like to you, some kind of sap?
Listen, Hawthorne.
Forget it, Ash. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Hawthorne, what are you doing here?
I won't beat around the bush. I can't just stand by while innocent trees are being murdered. So this is me, holding out an olive branch.
Thanks, Hawthorne. I imagine you're still harboring some resentment after everything that happened with Hazel. 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 Hazel.
Leaf it out, Ash. If you think I'm still pining after Hazel, you got the wrong end of the stick.
Hawthorne, she broke my heart too.
She did?
Yeah, she did. But I'm done wallowing in self-pity. What do you say we work together on this one? Hedge our bets?
Let's get to the root of this. Jesus, Ash. Ever thought about sprucing up the place?
Damn it, Hawthorne. Are you going to help me find the killer? Or did you just come here to make inflammatory comments?
I came here to help.
Good. Because I'm stumped on this one. I've been on this case for so long, I can't see the wood for the trees. That's why I need you. I know there's something I haven't twigged.
Ash, how can you not see the connection? He's killing the trees of life.
What?
They give life to everything on Earth. My God, there's only one left. If it's killed, then everything dies.
But Hawthorne, you're a tree surgeon. If everything dies, you'll be...
Out of a job? I know. Now it's personal.
Don't move a limb.
Who goes there? Friend or foliage? Dr. Hawthorne, Detective Ash. I was wondering when you'd come. Lumbering in? Why are you doing this, you sick freak? Isn't it obvious? I want what all one-dimensional supervillains want. To conquer the world?
Conquer the world? But how?
I'm going to hold this tree ransom. Soon every country in the world will bow down to me.
Nice plan. But you didn't account for me and Hawthorne coming out of the woodwork and taking you down.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Hazel!
Plant your guns down, boys, or Hazel gets it. You fools! You fell for the oldest stick in the book. Now there's nothing stopping me. Time to nip this partnership in the bud. Murder? Come now, Ash. I know you don't have the chestnuts.
Believe what you want. You're still gonna die.
Timber!
Stay with me, Hawthorne. Stay with me.
The tree! Use the tree! Excellent work, Ash. Ever thought about branching into medicine?
Thanks. But that's the only time I'll take a leaf out of your book.
You son of a beach! Deadwood, and cinemas never. Ben, the regulators are clamping down on swearing on the news. As a precaution, we've got Hugh here on the profanity button. Don't worry, Ben. You are in f***ing safe hands. Welcome to DOJ News. Our top story tonight. A chemical plant in Hitterton has spilled a cocktail of chemicals, including tar and bitumen, into the surrounding countryside. A single med was at hand and has since indicated that the only casualty was a local Mandy, the suffered a burnt paw. Chemicals ran into a that runs perpendicular to the plant. The local wood population is expected to be eradicated. A group of radicalized residents began threatening the plant with arson. Local constable Kins arrived at the predicament. He managed to calm down the unpredictable mob. His verdict was that such vindictive behaviour would help no one. When asked for a statement, the plant manager replied, "No fucking comment." Really, Hugh? That's the one you miss? Oh shit. Hi mate, I'm trying to get to St. Peter's Church. Right you are, mate. You're not far away. You gotta go left, right? Then another left, right? Then careful, because there's a fork in the road, right? Then the church is up ahead. Okay, so it's left, then right, then... No, mate, you go left, right? Then another left, right? Then there's a fork in the road, right? Then it's up ahead. Sorry, can you say that again, please? Bloody hell, mate. Are you thick or something? It's not hard. You go left, right? Do you mean turn left, then turn right? Or do you mean turn left, okay? Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm always doing things like this, I am. Okay, so from now on, when I say right, I mean turn right. Okay, so you go left, then right, then there's a fork in the road. Right, and then the church is up ahead. Exactly, mate. Thanks a lot. No worries, mate. See you later. Okay, left, right. Oh, there's the church. But where was the... Oh, he did warn me. Here goes nothing.
Oh, hi Chris. What are you doing here?
Is everything alright between us?
What do you mean?
You wouldn't see me 2 nights ago. Is everything alright? Is it something I've done?
Oh, that? Listen, 2 nights ago I was... Okay, so there's this thing that happens once a month. It's just best if you don't see me then, alright? I just become a bit of a monster. And if you come over, I'll end up biting your head off. So once a month, you'll just have to stay away from me, alright?
Look, I've had other girlfriends before. I know what you're talking about. I don't care. I still want to see you.
Oh, that's really sweet. But promise me you won't come over then.
But I want...
Promise!
Alright, I promise. And the award for Boyfriend of the Year goes to...
This is all your fault.
My fault? If you'd have listened to me.
We'd probably be dead, which would actually be better than this.
Moral of the story, always listen to me.
That is not the moral of the story.
Calm down, Smith. I've got an ace up my sleeve.
What? How?
The man tasked to investigate this little incident.
Little incident? 2 people are dead because...
Smith! As I was saying, the investigator is an old friend of mine.
How do you know him?
Well, I won't go into details, but let's just say I had a 3-way with him and his wife.
Ah! You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Ha! His wife said the exact same thing.
Ah.
Any minute now, a man called Stephen Jones will come through that door and... And just who the bloody hell are you? I am Agent Chris Jackson. I need to know exactly how, during a routine flight between JFK and London, 5 people got second-degree burns, a sky marshal was held at gunpoint, and 2 flight attendants were beheaded.
It's all his fault.
Shut up, Smith. The adults are talking. Agent Jackson. Chris. Can I call you Chris?
No.
Agent Jackson. I can explain everything. It all started... All my troubles seem so far away. Now I'm heading back to them.
What do you mean?
I have to spend time with my son this weekend. All he wants is my love and attention.
Ah, that sounds nice.
Why couldn't I get a normal kid who just wants an Xbox and to be left alone? So, what's waiting for you back in Blighty?
My bedroom in my mum's house in Slough, my pet cat, and the members of the East Berkshire Dungeons and Dragons Society.
God, that sounds awful.
Hey!
I thought millennials' lives were all holiday selfies and YOLOs.
Don't believe the Instagram posts. Most millennials hate their lives.
Really? Why?
God, where to start? Brexit? Climate change? The fact that no one can afford a house?
Uh-huh.
You can't even talk to anyone about it. Everyone is so distracted by their phones.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that should be on aeroplane mode. What would happen if something went wrong?
I'd fly the plane instead of autopilot.
That is not the point.
Then what is the point?
You are putting the lives of the passengers and me at risk with your...
Fine, I'm putting it away. Typical. Why is everything I want out of reach?
Captain, why are we climbing?
'Cause I can't reach my beer.
So just stand up and grab it.
Ha! Stand up and grab it. I have a better solution.
You are unbelievable.
Thanks.
That was not a compliment.
Smith, you need to chill out. Do us both a favour and grab yourself a beer from my bag back there.
I am not having a beer.
Well, at least get me one.
No.
No! I am the captain, and you are the first officer. It is your job to do as I say.
Getting you beers, which you're not even supposed to be drinking, is not part of my job description.
Fine. Can a flight attendant please come to the cockpit immediately? This is an emergency.
Nice one. They're probably panicking back there now.
Don't be so melodramatic. They're fine. So, what exactly is this Dungeons and Dragons thing anyway?
Dungeons and Dragons is a fantasy-based role-playing game.
Smith, you dark horse.
What?
Girls who like roleplay are always the craziest.
Actually, my party is only men.
So, you and a bunch of men sit around in a basement pretending to be elves while you wank each other off.
That is not what it is! Why is everything sexual with you?
Why is nothing sexual with you? At this rate, you'll never lose your virginity.
I'll have you know that I've had sex over 4 times.
Sure, but when it's with yourself, it doesn't actually count.
It was not with myself!
If you're gonna scream at me, I'm gonna need another beer. So, be a good boy and go fetch me...
For the last last time, I am not getting you a beer.
Jesus Christ! I'll just do it myself. Smashed it.
What was that?
Call the cabin. See what's going on.
Captain, there's no answer.
I'm gonna check this out. Smith, you have the flight controls. Everyone, calm down. I am a Sky Marshal. I have the situation under control. Smith, turn on autopilot. We have a situation.
What's going on?
There's a man with a gun and 2 flight attendants with their brains blown out.
What?
Smith, we are under attack from a terrorist.
No! I can't die! The East Berkshire Dungeons and Dragons Society needs me!
Calm down, Smith. Remember your training. What do you do during a terrorist attack?
Remain calm. Phone it in. And above all else, do not open the cockpit door.
Ah, in that case, forget your training. That's a pussy's way to die. If I'm going down, I'm going down blasting.
What? What?
I know what you're gonna say, Smith. With what? Well, with these babies.
A flare gun?
Here's the plan. You lay down some suppressing fire. Then
I absolutely cannot do that!
Course you can. Just pretend this is one of your Dungeons and Dragons games.
What?
This is not a flare gun. This is a fire spell that shoots out of your dick.
But fire spells don't come out of your...
Smith, I don't care. I just need you...
Stop! The answer is no.
Smith, we have to attack now, while we have the element of surprise.
If you think for 1 second that I am going to break protocol and...
Fuck it, I'll do it without you. Smith, if I die, there's something you have to tell my ex-wife.
Captain, what is it?
Tell my ex-wife that her sister probably has crabs. Geronimo! Whoa! Don't move. You don't seem to have much flair for this terrorism thing, do you? Now, give me one reason why I shouldn't pull this trigger. 'Cause I'm a Sky Marshal, you asshole! Ah.
Agent Jackson! Sir, don't you see? I did nothing.
Exactly. You did nothing to stop this. You are both going down for this.
No! I can't go to prison.
Good, 'cause you're not. In the eyes of the United States, you are both terrorists.
What?
You just got yourself a one-way ticket to Guantanamo Bay.
No! My life is over. Why are you both laughing?
What a performance! Bravo, Jonesy. Bravo.
What the hell is going on?
Calm down, Smith. The only place you're going is the nearest bar, with me and Jonesy here.
What?
That is not Agent Jackson. That is my old friend Jonesy. I set this whole thing up when I saw him outside.
What? Why did you put me through all that?
To teach you a lesson.
What possible lesson could that be?
Next time I tell you to get me a beer, get me a goddamn beer.